Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Eve here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's video I'm very excited to do because I'm going to be doing first impressions, application and wear test of the newly launched L'Oreal Age Perfect 4-in-1 Tinted Balm. This was just launched a few days ago and I picked mine up. I have not touched it yet. It's a brand new component. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Eve. I love all things beauty. If you like complexion product reviews and wear tests, give this video a thumb up. And if you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And without any further ado, let's get into wear test and application of L'Oreal Age Perfect 4-in-1 Tinted Balm. Okay guys, let's get this party started. But before we get to it, I want to highlight my nails of the day. They are Long Almond Style by Nail Bliss in the shade Gold Foil. Now let's get down to this baby right here. So this is a newly launched Age Perfect 4-in-1 Tinted Balm by L'Oreal. I picked up mine in the shade Light 10. Comes in glass component. Has a plastic lid, looks like a cream inside. Today is going to be the first impressions video. You guys know that usually I like to sit down and tell you about the product after I have tested it. So today is going to be a first impression. Last time I remember I did a first impression video, it was low-key disaster. I really don't know what I'm getting myself into here. I have not watched any reviews. This product is literally brand new. It was just launched a few days ago. I ordered mine from Walmart. This comes in 8 shades and let's go ahead and read some statements. This is a skin-inspired formula, makeup results plus anti-aging care in one swipe. 4-in-1 benefits, firms over time, smooths lines, conceals imperfections, evens tone. This is an anti-aging formula with firming serum. Balm melts into skin to instantly even and smooth complexion. Okay, not that many statements on this product. However, whatever is there, it sounds pretty good to me. So it's supposed to be a really easy to apply, melts into skin, feels like skincare, all the skincare benefits, all the good stuff. So this claims to be light to medium coverage. Let's assume it is buildable. I will put up the swatches. There are 8 shades available for this tinted balm and I chose mine in the shade Light 10. There were 2 options also for the fair. There was fair 10 and fair 20. I think that the swatches were quite misleading online. This Light 10 looked pretty cool or like neutral undertone on the swatch online. As you guys can see, it looks pretty warm right here. So let's go ahead and swatch this first. It feels really, really creamy. It feels like I am just touching the butter. So this is what the swatch looks like. Pretty shiny, as you guys can see. There's no scent to this product at all. Let's go ahead and swatch. As you guys can see, the swatch is very, very light and it literally looks like butter. It is very, very creamy. It feels creamy, but not oily. Blended it out and it almost disappeared. Okay, let's go ahead and apply it on the face. So I just have some skincare that I applied several hours ago. If you guys have watched any of my previous wear tests and foundation or complexion product reviews, you guys know that I like to test the product for about 3 days using different types of combinations, setting sprays, powders, primers, all that good stuff, and then come down and tell you what I think. So today is the first impressions. Normally I would do it throughout the weekend. However, this weekend I'm filming it on Friday today, and this weekend is my boyfriend's birthday. So we wanted to take this weekend to celebrate his birthday. So I only have today to play with this foundation. So that being said, I like to do the following thing. So this half of the face, I'm just going to apply it directly just on the skincare. And this side of the face, I'm going to use my mattifying primer, setting powder, setting sprays, the whole 9 yards. I will do check-ins throughout the day and see how it's gonna wear, which side is gonna win. Let's start with this side, and I only have some skincare on it. So I am 37. I do have a visible pores and a combination oily skin type. I have my buffing brush and stippling brush ready and a sponge by Urban Studios. I love these. I have these ready to go. I'll be using my Ulta mattifying primer. Let's go ahead and start with this unprimed side, and I'm gonna use my stippling brush first. So I'm gonna pick up the product and let's go ahead and start swiping. It feels really hydrating, you guys. I zoom you guys in as much as I could. So the shade is definitely a little bit more yellow, but I think because the formula is so light, it will be forgiving. It definitely feels like it's skincare infused. It blends out okay. This brush definitely leaves streaks, as you can see. As I continue blending it, I think it actually buffs into skin decently. It is definitely a light coverage, but we're gonna test, see if it builds up in just one moment. It looks glowy on skin, but I don't have any difficulty blending it at all. I can think that undertone is definitely workable. That was my main concern. So I'm gonna switch the brush to the buffing and see if I can apply it on my forehead and see how it's gonna apply. This is a Moda buffing brush. This actually gives you a little bit higher application, much smoother, much smoother. So I definitely prefer this brush over the stippling brush, and it gives me a little bit better coverage. I would want to say it's probably not medium, more of like a low medium or high light. You decide what you want to call it, but it's very hydrating. As you guys can see, I'm glowing. Let me see if I want to buff it with this sponge. Let's see what happens. Okay, the sponge definitely smoothed out the minor streaks that were going on here on this side after the stippling brush application, and took a little bit shininess away. I think it just maybe absorbed some of the products, but however, it didn't take away the coverage. So the coverage stayed, but it almost like helped the product melt into my skin a little bit more. I'm not seeing anything that I don't like, really. Let's go ahead and use a sponge to see if I can build it up on here on my cheek, because I still see some redness peeping through here. I'm gonna go ahead and just dip the sponge and let's see if we can build this up with the sponge. Ooh. Okay, that worked, you guys. That actually worked. This literally looks so yellowish orangey when I opened the container, but now it looks okay. It's not terrible on my skin at all. Let me zoom you guys in as much as I can and you can just see the difference. Okay guys, let's go ahead now and do this side. We're gonna prime with my Ulta mattifying primer. You guys know this is my favorite. I'm also going to set my face with the airbrushing pressed powder in the shade Translucence by Physicians Formula. And then as a final step, I'll go ahead and set this with the Mist and Set setting spray by e.l.f. So I'm going to go ahead and speed through this process for you. All right guys, let me go ahead, put some basic makeup on, and I'll be right back with my first impression thoughts. Okay guys, so I threw some makeup on and all the products will be listed for you in the description box, and all of them are affordable because I try to keep it all drugstore. Okay, let's review my first impressions. I actually like the packaging. The lid is really nice and tight, so I think it's travel friendly. It has a little bit of weight. As far as the range, I think the tone actually looks pretty decent. I don't think like I look like a pumpkin. It's not like yellow or orange undertone that's completely non-forgiving. So I think having 8 shade range is not fantastic at all. However, it may work out because it is a lighter formula. It will work out for more skin tones in general. I absolutely love that this product is not scented. You guys already know me. Out of this 3 things, I preferred this brush, the buffing brush, because it didn't leave any streaks and it gave me a higher coverage right away. And then I really like when I retouched it with a sponge, it kind of melted it into skin a little bit more and it looked really, really seamless. It is actually buildable, but you're not gonna get that full medium coverage. It's still like a higher light coverage, to my opinion. It definitely feels skincare fused. It definitely feels serum-y. It melted into skin so easily and it was really easy to apply. Definitely glowy. We will see how it's gonna wear. As you guys can see, I've powdered this side down. However, it still looks glowy. I still see my pores. It's not really smoothing. It doesn't accentuate anything. It doesn't make it look worse. However, it's not a smoothing product. As far as application of powder, and it kind of set on top of this tint with slight texture. This product has been tried and tested, and I know that this powder does not clump up. It doesn't look cakey, powdery, any of those things. This is not a powdered side, you guys, and I used my IT Cosmetics brush and Luminoso by Milani blush. It really didn't interrupt the coverage or anything like that. So that was good. On this side, it looks fine as well because it was on top of the powder. So far, these are the thoughts, and I will see you in a little bit for a first checkup. Okay guys, I just stepped outside and I just want to show you what it looks like in a natural light. It's not sunny today. I think it's about to rain, but it looks a really natural. I really like it, and as you can see, the shade actually works for me. I think my neighbors are doing some yard work, so I apologize for the noise, but you guys can see what it's looking like, a really nice and glowy. And actually there's really not much of a difference in the glow. A little bit, but not too much. It looks like a healthy glow. It doesn't look greasy. I will see you for a checkup in a few hours. Hey guys, so I'm doing a 3-hour check-in right now because I'm noticing some changes on my face. Yeah, it's not raining, but it's pretty gloomy, so I didn't do any retouching. So what I'm noticing is this is on powdered side and this side was with powder, primer, and setting spray. I'm noticing that this side, the powdered side, it is becoming a little bit oilier, however is still holding up okay. This side, however, as you guys can see, this is really oily. However, it looks pretty smooth. Also, because my eye area is not set with powder, I see my mascara is just kind of transferring a little bit, both bottom and top, because I have hooded eyes or semi-hooded eyes. Then you guys can see my forehead. There is a clear difference between this side, how greasy it is, and this is kind of okay. And you remember guys how I told you in the beginning that once I parted this side, it kind of looked a little bit textury. Now that my oils start coming through, I noticed that generally it becomes a little bit more smooth looking. I'm not doing any retouching at the moment. I will see how it's gonna wear for the next 2 hours. I actually have to go back to work. Today's my day off, but I have to stop by the office, do a few things, and I'll probably check in again in a few hours and see how this is going to be looking. All right guys, right now it's 6:20, so it's been about 6.5 hours. I haven't touched anything, and I just want you guys to see what's happening on my face right now. It's hard to call it a makeup because things on this side are literally melting off. You can definitely clearly see the difference between powdered side and non-powdered and non-prime side. You guys, grease ball. This is definitely better. As you can see, my mascara also has some imprints on top and bottom because everything is really greasy. So what I like to do next is retouch this area, the one that was powdered, and this one. I'm gonna use my CoverGirl Clean Fresh powder. This is in the shade 100 Translucent. This has been my absolute favorite. And I'm just gonna use regular fluffy brush. It's definitely not ideal. It took the shininess away. However, it does look really makeup-y and it doesn't really look that fresh in person. All right, guys, let's do a roundup, final thoughts. And I'm pretty sure you already have an idea what I'm about to say. This product has some good claims, and I completely agree that it is light to light medium coverage. It is skincare infused, it feels a lightweight, it blends into your skin. It was easier for me to apply with a buffing brush. You can retouch it with a sponge. It just helps the product melt into your skin without leaving any streaks. All good. Price is okay, the size is okay. This product did not oxidize on me throughout the day. I think that overall, as scary as it looked in the pan originally, the color actually in the shade and the undertone worked out for me. You just saw my wear test today and it was only 6 hours, and my first check-in was only 3 hours in, and I was already pretty greasy at that first check-in mark. I am clearly not a skin type for this product. It is formulated and it would be more suitable for somebody who is normal to drier skin types. It does feel great on skin. I don't feel like I have any makeup on, and it wore pretty well. It didn't break down. It just made me really oily. This product is very hydrating and it's pretty emollient. It's not transfer resistant, so it needs to be set really well if you're a combination oily skin type like me. I personally would not recommend this product to you, or if you're even oilier than me, you would also fall in the same category. Overall, this tinted balm is pretty good quality. It's just not made for oilier skin types. Okay guys, this sums up my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you like complexion video reviews, give this video a thumb up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next videos.